Hey, what is going on, guys? Noclypso here. Today I'm going to be showcasing you guys the first look at Norse Saga. Now, this game is not polished at all yet. Like, we've been trying out new features and new stuff to do on our game to try to make it really original and give you guys a new experience. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering what's going on. Why am I in first person? Because the game is in first person. Yes, the game is in first person, and that's the main thing about our game, is that we're trying to make the first person hardcore game on Roblox. Now, you guys are probably wondering, you know, first person on Roblox, like, yo, that sounds hella weird. You know, how is it gonna work? Like, you know, like, is there even a point looking forward to a first person game? I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me, like, how does this look in first person? Like, comment down below, what do you think about it? And I want to show you guys the combat as well in first person, because I think the combat is really good. It works really well in first person. Like, I never thought like combat for Roblox would work really well like in first person. All right, so this is fist combat in first person. Now, keep in mind, guys, like, it may look weird. We're still trying to polish it so that it looks perfect, not glitchy or not like nauseating. So yeah, let me show you guys right now. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, and ragdolling is pretty messed up too, so we still gotta polish that as well. This is basically just a first look at some stuff that we've been doing, because we haven't been really like showing a lot of sneak peeks and stuff. Here, hit me, do a combo on me. And that's how it looks when you get knocked back in first person. I was thinking about making it third person when you get knocked back to reduce like the camera shake and all that, so it's not like annoying to look at. Now, you guys are probably wondering as well, this game is gonna be hella laggy. Like, what the hell is going on with this detail? Like, bro, what is, like, how did y'all get this much detail in your houses? We use meshes to build. The whole thing is made out of meshes, and what meshes do is actually makes games less laggy. It's less laggy than a normal part that you place down to make houses or whatever. So our game is gonna look really detailed, and it's gonna be less laggy than normal parts. So, and as well, people that don't have good computers, if you go to like one graphics, it still looks really good. And yeah. All right, but let me show you guys an actual a fight in first person. What weapon should I use? I don't know what weapon to use. I might just use the sword.
Let's go.
All right.
I got you with the crouch.
Bruh, this guy really just
You should probably mention crouch hits too, by the
way. Okay, so guys, what crouch hit is that basically it's a mechanic in the game where if you crouch and left click, you go through people's blocks. So basically you attack their legs. So your leg block. There you go. You go through their block.
Then after that, you can come back up.
Yeah, and do a combo. Yeah. So we're trying our best to make the combat like really skilled based in first person, and also make it look really appealing.
Oh yeah, show the block reaction too.
Oh yeah, do it. There you go. It's a block reaction. But one of my favorite things about this game is the executions. I can't wait to make the executions like hella brutal, and hopefully Roblox doesn't say anything about the animations, bro, because I'm gonna make them look really brutal, especially in first person. Like, bro.
Oh,
let's go.
Hey, there's another thing I wanted. Forgot.
All right, there you go. He's down. Now, basically, what happens when you're down is that you could crawl away and wait for someone to come pick you up and help you out, or you'll just eventually wake up. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Also, the current combat is probably going to be revamped to be more like the game called Mordhau. If you haven't seen Mordhau, it's a game on Steam that costs around $20, and they probably have like one of the best first-person combats I've seen. There's a lot of options in it, which I think is pretty crucial for first-person combat, like feinting, parrying, stabbing by scrolling your mouse wheel. So we might be implementing some of those actions into combat in this game.
Alright, now let me show you guys one of our spells. Now this is going to be changed, especially in first person. There's going to be like a special animation. I don't know if any of you guys ever played Skyrim, but like when you use a spell, like it does like this cool animation in first person. So that's what we're going to have for spells when we cast spells in the game. So let's go ahead and use this one. This is called Breath of the Wind. Alright, here we go. So this is a basic spell. This is one of the first spells you can get in the game, and there's gonna be a lot more advanced spells. Like there's gonna be a meteor coming from the sky, bro, and like there's gonna be so much stuff. Like we have a lot of stuff in mind and planned to do for the game. Also, we have a special crafting system for these spells, so you could actually craft your own spells in game. So you will have to collect special runes that will spawn on rocks and like weird areas, right? Once you collect these special runes, you'll have to put them in a crafting table, and then you craft yourself a spell. Now, of course, the higher levels mage you are, the more runes you could combine to create ultimate spells and all sorts of other stuff.
Also, this game's gonna have professions on top of job changes / classes or stances. One of them is alchemy, where you'll be able to create potions of like healing, poison, and like put them into stuff like meat. There's also gonna be acid and stuff you can make with alchemy. Craftsmen are gonna be able to make gliders, since I think it'll be really cool in first person, being able to like glide through the forest. And blacksmithing. Blacksmiths will be able to place runes onto weapons, and there's gonna be a cutscene for a lot of these things to happen. So like, as for the cutscenes for blacksmith putting, I guess I'll touch up on a bit of the journal system. So the journal is like, there's a bit of lore that goes with it, but I don't think I should say too much about it. But basically, you're able to store runes inside it. When you extract runes from a wall, they will go into your journal, and your journal will hold them. From the spell that Noclypso used earlier, how it just shot out of his body the rune, it's going to be a lot different once these are like fully animated. You're able to use journals to channel mana within runes, is what we plan on doing. And so you see how the rune shot out of Noclypso's body earlier. There's actually going to end up being an animation for that, where you pull out the journal and open it to the page that the corresponding rune is on, and then it'll shoot out of the journal and do the magic. Like I said earlier, I can't touch up on much about the journals because I can't really disclose much about them, but there's going to be a lot that has to do with the journals. So also, this game won't be having lives or anything. Instead, we have a unique progress loss mechanic put in place. It's nothing like lives, but I can't touch up on it too much because I still want it to be like a mystery on what people lost when they die. But it does have to do with progress, and it will have replayability put in it so that the game won't get like boring real fast.
Now, another thing, guys, is that our class system is going to work very differently from other class systems, and all our classes are unique, and we try to go really original with our classes. We try to go really original with it. So expect really cool classes in the game and a cool class system as well. Now, one of the main things with this game is that when you join the game, you're not going to be a master with the sword. You're not going to be a master with the axe or the fist or whatever. You will have to learn how to, use your fist, learn how to use your sword, axe, dagger, whatever you want to use, or maybe even your bow and arrow. Like, you need to learn how to become an archer, right? You can't just be good at it right away. So yeah, we have a special leveling, well, not leveling, but a way of like making yourself stronger and gaining experience in like those areas.
Don't expect to be carried by the amount of experience that you've gained as well. You also need to actually be good at the game to win fights and stuff. So
yeah,
that also adds on to one of the other systems that we plan on having, which is lock picking. There's going to be chests in a lot of places around the map, some locked, some not.
Alright, well guys, that is pretty much it for this devlog. This was our first devlog on North Saga. There's gonna be a lot more devlogs coming out, especially when we start polishing this game a lot more and fixing a lot of stuff and making sure that everything looks perfect. But that is pretty much it. Now since we're done talking about all the mechanics and like the stuff we have planned for this game, there's gonna be a couple of fights and you guys can watch the fights, and then that's pretty much it. Peace out. Thank you guys for watching.